Prime Ticket has brought Southern California viewers the best in high school sports for over a decade. Now, along with Farmers Insurance, we're proud to honor athletes that are standouts on and off the field of play. The Farmers Insurance Student Athlete Citizen Award recognizes kids who maintain a GPA of 2.5 or above and take part in extracurricular involvement such as community service. Congratulations to Stephn Escobedo from Upland Christian High School on being named Farmers Student Athlete.
Speaking of soccer, that is the sport that Stephn Escobedo plays, among a few other things that she does at Upland Christian High School. She is our Student Athlete Citizen of the Week. That award, of course, as always, presented by Farmers Insurance. She's joined here by her mother, Tina, and this is Kenneth Adams, who is the Eastern Zone Manager of Emerging Markets for Farmers, who is going to present the award and tell us a little bit about Stephn.
Great, thank you so much. You know, Stephn really embodies a lot of the values that we have at Farmers, such as excellence and community service. She has honorable distinction in the classroom as well as on the field. But what really sets her apart is her community service. Despite her busy schedule, she finds time to, get in the community and really volunteer her time for things such as, St. Joseph's Pancake Breakfast, the African Library Project, Chips for Kids, and the list goes on. Volunteerism is really at the heart of all farmers agents and district managers. And we're just so proud to really honor Stephn because she really shows up those values that we hold dear at our company here at Farmers. So with that, I am proud to give Stephn Escobedo the Farmers Student Athlete Citizen of the Week Award.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Stephn. A 3.2 GPA. She is involved in cross country and track and field, those sports. In the spring, obviously, she's involved in track coming up just right around the corner. Used to be a distance runner, which you would expect with the cross-country background, but she's changed to the sprints this season. So that's an interesting transition. Her main sport, however, is soccer, and there's an interesting twist to that story that we'll get to a little bit later on. But first, as you see at the bottom of your screen there, and what we've heard about already, her background as far as community service is very extensive. The resume is long, all of these things that you're involved in, but I know that you're particularly passionate about the choir tour. What is that?
Choir tour we went on a couple weeks ago, and we went to Arizona and Nevada, and we just we visited a homeless shelter, and we sang for this homeless shelter, and then we got to go and we got to talk with a bunch of the men, and then we also went to an orphanage, and we got to do a lot of chores around there. So we had a lot of interesting things that we were doing, but nonetheless very fun. And then we also went to a mentally handicapped house, and it was just an awesome experience. So it was just amazing.
You obviously must be very proud. She's involved in so many things, as we talked about. What are you most proud of, your daughter?
Probably with her, it's her character. Stephnie's that child you don't have to worry about, getting involved in things that other teenagers might be. But she exemplifies what you want your 17, almost 18-year-old daughter to be.
Well, and she has a lot of qualities of a typical 17, 18-year-old, which you will find out right now as we take a look at her profile. We give the Student Athlete Citizens a questionnaire to fill out, and so we can learn a little bit more about them. Stephn wants to be a surgical nurse practitioner. Who would play her in a movie? Vanessa Hudgens for her looks, and that's a good call, actually. She does look like you. Amanda Bynes, however, more for the personality. 10 Things I Hate About You is your favorite movie. Celebrity crush Rob Pattinson from Twilight and Mark Sanchez. We'll get back to that. Lucky Charms your favorite cereal. Greatest achievement outside of sports. I was selected to go to a worldwide leadership conference in Orlando. Least favorite chore, dusting and cleaning. 3 things that we do not know about you, or did not but now do. You have webbed toes. That's an interesting thing to share. The first sport you ever played was hockey, and as a freshman and sophomore, you were cut from the soccer team and obviously have gone on to have a solid career in that sport at Upland Christian. So tell me what that experience did for you. It's very Michael Jordan-like, right? As far as, maybe how that motivated you moving forward.
My freshman and sophomore year, that was a really rough time. Like I told my mom, I came home crying, "Mom, my first love broke my heart. Didn't make the soccer team 2 years in a row." It was hard, but it definitely turned me into a better player, and it humbled me a lot. And it was just a great learning experience. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am today. and accomplish the things that I have.
You wear number 6
Number
on the
6,
soccer field,
yes.
which is Mark Sanchez's number. You
This
know,
is
I
true.
know him. I could maybe, pass along a word for you. He is. He's a good guy. That's a good crush. All right. Well, congratulations. Good luck to you in your future. Congratulations on everything that she's accomplished so far. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much.